Edwards on the steal. Edwards, oh, what a move to the rack!
Facing elimination in front of their home fans, this was a do-or-die for Minnesota. And even with Mike Conley back in the lineup, they got a wake-up call early in the first when they fell down 9-2 and things looked similar to the last 3 games. But what happened next is the most furious run I've seen so far in these playoffs.
And now a steal, this could be fun. Edwards to the rack. 7-0 Minnesota run. Towns the fake, the take and the slam. Rebound kept alive. Conley to Edwards, corner 3 is good. Grimacing a little bit after that last possession. Looks fine there. Towns lumbering, lobbing, Gobert finishing.
Oh my goodness, everyone in the building was standing throughout this whole run, celebrating each bucket louder than the previous one. But the real spark was ignited on the defensive end as they turned up the pressure, especially on Murray, forcing turnovers which led to easy buckets on the other side. Just look at this monster trailing block by McDaniels, and then
Murray spinning, has to force it up. How about that Timberwolves D? Edwards a 3, you bet!
This was an absolute peak moment of this electric 27-2 run as the entire arena erupted, saluting their team. Ant-Man was in his bag, leading the pack with 14 points in the first period and 27 total. And according to him, he already knew that Game 7 was coming.
Did you really tell the locker room staffer in Denver you were going to be back for
Hell
Game
yeah. They know. I was in there. Yeah, I told them. I said, I'll see y'all for Game 7. Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels was also phenomenal, shooting 8 for 10 on his way to 21 points. And in this 4-minute span before the break and early in the third, he was the only one scoring for Minnesota, keeping the lead at safe distance with 4 consecutive field goals.
Talked about the others contributing for Minnesota. Conley and McDaniels have the last 16 Timberwolves points.
This leads us to the best play of the night when Edwards first stripped Jokic here and then
Edwards on the steal. Edwards, oh, what a move to the rack!
Wow, I was not ready for this one. He gets MPJ in the air with the sick hezzy and then took off for the two-handed jam. Crazy moves on display. Since KD is his favorite player, I guess he got this one from him.
Some moves from even the Buck fans.
Let's go back, as this wasn't something that Wolves fans wanted to see in this game.
Edwards after a vicious move last possession, trying for another, gets the whistle.
Yeah, that did not feel good. He was holding his back. And sometimes, as much as those hurt, they're also scary because your legs aren't underneath you. But I'll tell you what, if there was ever a time to be 22 years old, it's on a fall like that.
As RJ said it, I guess his age really helped him bounce back from this scary fall. And as you can see, he's good as new on the next possession, picking Jamal full court and running through screens. This was a blowout in the making ever since that epic first quarter run. However, Mike Malone kept his players in the game till the fourth quarter, hoping for a miracle comeback. But it wasn't that kind of a night, as Edwards drains the 3 and a couple of possessions later, down by 30, Denver raises the white flag, subbing Jokic and Murray out of the game.
Timeout Denver, and you wonder if Michael Malone is going to call it off. It's a 30-point Minnesota lead.
And after another 3 by Nickeil Alexander-Walker to go up by 36, Mike Conley subbed out Ant, who wasn't going to sit without showing everyone the Game 7 sign. On Raid Game, the app that I'm a part of, we score each game by how interesting they are. And I still gave this one a 6.1 as I love the intensity and the response from the Timberwolves to force a Game 7. The playoffs are escalating, and only yesterday we saw Luka Doncic taking things personally and going God mode. You gotta check out what happened right here. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.